Two teas in a pod, we chat all day. News to film, we got so much to say. Laughs and giggles over our cup of tea. Two teas in a pod, without a care.
I've shortened that considerably. Hello, Yanni.
It's a Yanni.
Yeah, Yanni Cat's with us already. 2 seconds, I'll just let the cat out. Yeah, I keep forgetting I've shortened that intro by
It's
like
only about
2 minutes. It's freaking insane.
yeah.
How are you doing, chat?
Hey, good evening, Uncle Martin.
The new T-shirt. Oh yeah. I can't remember who got me this one. Was this one from yourself or one of the kids?
I think I got that one.
Yeah, I think you did. I love Gizmo. Got love Gizmo.
Jamie got you a.
Jamie got me the other one, the coloured one, of the actual gremlin rather than of
Gizmo.
Gizmo. How are we doing, chat? Good to see you. Uncle Martin, good to see you as always, my friend. Thank you very much indeed for those that are joining us over on, whether you're watching on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitter, Twitch, we're on live on all of them. And also, don't forget, Ickle Pickle, aka Destiny's Bears, is also live on her channel, so pop across and give us some love as well. Hit the old like, share, subscribe, and stuff.
Uncle Martin did.
We've got our cup of teas. Well, I've got my cup of tea. Here I am, Mr. Right. And unfortunately, Ickle's got Mrs. Always Right. So kind of like a bit miffed that I'm not the one that's correct. But
Abe.
how you doing, Abe? It's good to see you, mate. Good to see you. And of course, we've got the animals. The animals are in the house as well. Poppy's having a little bit of a sleep. Look at her. She's so cute.
And thank God Rosie's gone quiet.
Yeah, Rosie's been on a bloody rocker all day. It's been insane. She just hasn't stopped all day. All day.
Somehow, while I was hoovering the floor, she managed to knock half a cup of coffee all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, I came downstairs and I was like, I can smell coffee. A lot of coffee. Went over to the coffee table and there's coffee everywhere. It's like freaking absolute massacre of... It was all across Tams's ebook, her e-reader, all across that. It was across my my expensive fancy headphones, which I was kind of miffed about. Yeah, and I reckon one of the dogs or the cats had collided into the tables and sent it flying. It's most likely going to be Rosie's the cause of it, because she's a lump.
So, Uncle Martin, does it make us women right all the time?
No.
Yeah?
No. All arguments 50-50. 50% the wife is right, 50% the husband is wrong. That actually is correct. That is correct. It is the best type of correct. You are technically correct. The best type of correct. Yeah. At all times, the husband is wrong. Though, arguably, that's also incorrect, because the 50% where the wife is right can also be the same 50% where the husband is wrong.
No.
Off, bitch. It fucking is. It fucking is. You alright, David Morris? How you doing, guy? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, my friend. Yeah, so it's a Tuesday evening in the Tombi household. We've been... I wouldn't necessarily we've been busy. I've been busy with work all day. But essentially it's been fairly quiet.
Yeah.
It's been fairly quiet.
I've been too tired from the diet to get busy with anything.
Yeah, so the diet has started and the diet's massively in force. So we've cut down on all our carbs and stuff. And this is essentially week 2 of it. And this is when when I did the low carb diet last time, and certainly when Tam did it last time, it was at the 2-week mark where all of the cravings for sugars and all that stuff really started folding away and disappearing. And then after that, you just start seeing this water weight all come off. So Tam's already started pissing like a racehorse. I'm yet to get to that stage. But I've got my multivitamins, I've got my low carbs, I've got my snacks. I've got this turning up. Now, one of the things that I survived on last time I did this was biltong, jerky, and pork scratchings. Because all three of those is just massive protein, and you can have basically as much as you want, apart from obviously the salt content in the pork scratchings. Now, I'm having to avoid pork scratchings because the medication I've been on for absolute donkey's years has destroyed my teeth and the strength of them. What was happening is every time I would have some pork scratchings and I would have a particular tough bit, I would shatter a tooth here and there. So after breaking 2 or 3 teeth, I'm like, yeah, I'm not freaking eating pork scratchings again. But this website, which I'll just put up, now this jerky in the UK, if you like jerky, this stuff is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. So this is 2Ds. 2D. Ross is now following over on Kick. Thank you very much indeed, brother. It's much appreciated. And Fee's in the chat as well. How you doing, Fee? Good to see you. Yeah, this jerky helped me survive the kind of like the snack attack last time. The honey barbecue and the hoisin are absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So what I've done is I've gone big and ordered 2 jumbo bags. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but if I limit myself to say 50 grams a day of jerky for snacking on, the idea is at least I've got 5 days worth of one flavor, 5 days worth of another flavor, kind of thing. But I mean, 50 grams is a lot for a snack. So more than likely I'll do 25 grams and just spread it over the course of 20 days and that would be perfect. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that arriving. That should be with me tomorrow. Keeping fiber up is a little tougher. Yeah, so the other thing that obviously we're going through is nuts and fruit. You have to be very careful over the fruit because obviously you don't want fruit that's carbohydrate based or too much carbohydrate in it. You've got to
Yeah, I eat berries.
yeah,
So,
berries are not too bad.
kiwi.
Kiwi's brilliant. Apple's not good. You get the carb and the potassium from bananas, which you just want to cut down rather than cut out completely. But if
But
I'm
then I've been eating more veg.
you've been
I've been
having
eating
corn, tomatoes, and a load of other stuff mixed together.
Brussels sprouts,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So,
I do want to perfect the cream cheese garlic sauce that I made the other day because I really enjoyed that. My most healthy weight loss was subsidized by jerky, chicken, and greens. Yeah, and this is the thing. I've got kale downstairs. So normally when I do this properly, I will start doing the smoothies. So I'll have a smoothie in the morning, kale, fruit in there, and usually it's a bit of plain yogurt to help lubricate and bind it all up, and then add some apple juice in with it, and then you get a little bit more flavour, and it's not so bad. But I haven't started. Freaking Jesus! Now Cosmo's coming in. You all right, Cos? How you doing, mate? You're looking for where to go because I've put my bloody mixer protector there, haven't I? Why are you looking at me as if I'm retarded? And don't say because you are.
I didn't say a word.
No, the cat is what. I really wish they wouldn't do that. So the cats. So I've got my one of my test bench PCs just behind. Let's go over there. And the thing is, because it's open case, they stand on the GPU. So I've had to put a mouse box underneath to stop them from bending the thing. Little bastards. Little bastards they are. He's gone out the window now. Sod him. Little shit.
Always, Steve.
Well, Steve, it's just constant, mate. I never get any respite from the cats. I mean, they'll run around the house. Here's a prime example. Yanni is the worst one for it. Yarn Witch, the cat. It's a bitch. So what she'll do, she'll come in the house. She'll run down the stairs, go out the back door, run all the way around the house, jump on the wall, jump on the roof, jump through the window again, all in the space of about 15 to 20 seconds if she can manage it. She's that quick.
Yeah, Abe, that's not a healthy weight loss. 3 stone in 10 days.
Yeah, but that's a different type of weight loss, isn't it? Because he was in hospital. He wasn't very well, so you're captive on food. So even into the 2 T's. Had a second at work to say hi and have a blast. Thank you very much indeed, Dad. Walking. How you doing, Dad, man? It's good to see you. Yes, it's very good to see you. Poppy's like, who's that creeping around? It's good to see you. Yanni Raid. How you doing, Psychotic Mongoose? How you doing, Psychotic Mongoose? Good to see you, brother.
Just see. Yeah. She's going over to the front door mats to
scratch, probably.
Her claws.
Yeah.
I have noticed that they've wrecked the new rug already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of the rugs that we've got are actually quite deep pile, and the cats just go along and like, little bastards. The only thing I will say is they're doing that to the carpet and not to a leather sofa.
Yeah.
They're also still doing it to the wall, but a wall can be fixed a lot easier than a leather sofa can. So
yeah. It's where they've gouged the plaster. It's going to be fun to fix.
Oh, look at Pop. She's looking at her mum.
Hey, baby.
Oh, look at her. She's a big shofty.
Mummy's actually got a very special treat for you.
Yeah. How come I don't get a special fucking treat?
Well, you can eat a raw sardine if you want.
No, I would sooner have a nice proper treat. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Rick. Where's she going? Yanni's like, yay!
There was a perch free.
Yeah.
But she wants to terrorise
Salem
instead. Oh, no. She's left him alone because he hasn't moved. No.
I was tempted to pitch the camera up so you could see the top of the perch as well, so I might do that next time. Because you'll be able to see you'll be able to see where the cats live and obviously where Poppy and
Bobs and Virgin.
Gene. It sounds like, what? Did you not hear the blurb?
No.
I did.
No, I didn't.
How you doing on the Yanni Raiders? Welcome. It's good to see you all. Robert Harvey has just joined. Steve, damn, looking at Cat Go. Steve, to answer the question, no, that headset does not have a mic. Because I thought the idea was to get a pair of headphones, not a headset with a mic. So I'll send you a link to a mic, which will obviously work for you. Psychotic Mongoose in the house, and Legatus. Howdy, Tombi Raid. From the Yanni. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, Bobs and Virgin.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear
it. Silent Night. Good evening, the real Tombies and everybody else.
Fingering is going to cause my death.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
What did Yanni say?
Fingering is going to cause my death.
Fingering is...
Oh, crap. I forgot I turned these off. Right, I need that turned on, because now you should be able to hear this.
Fingering is...
Fingering is. Thank you very much indeed for the burps, guys. And apologies, Silent Night, ZA. Or ZA. ZA. Good evening to the Tombies and everyone else. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Good to see you. Oh, that mean I screwed. No. You're not screwed, mate. We can sort you out. Fee! Why? Every time I see fees now, I just want to go fee, fi, fo, fum. Sorry, we're busy. How is everyone doing? All good. All good, Fee. It was a good stream earlier, watching some Power World. So Fee was playing some Power World earlier, which I haven't played Power World in God knows donkey longs. Vori, how's your shoulder? How's your shoulder, Vord? How close to you playing video games are you, Vordy? That should be the telltale sign of how close we are. So Vordy had major surgery not so long ago, so he's been kind of like twiddling his thumbs, literally. Wolfie Rose, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, and Wolfie's got a new avatar, a new icon. Like it. Grizzled Entertainment, good to see you, my friend.
I see Rick in there as well.
Yeah, brother Rick is in the chat.
And Psychotic Mongoose.
Yeah, so this is I'm going to show you the biltong that I normally...
Men should get fingers up their butts, is all I have to say.
Fingering is...
Ooh. Fingering up the butt. Oh, I bet it feels good. Bok and Rose. So the last time... the application that I work... or my day job, should I say, most of the people that I work with are South Africans. So we're talking braais, we're talking biltong, we're talking all sorts of crazy stuff. And one of the girls recommended this store in the UK. I'm gonna put the link in chat because, in fact, I should have put. Let me grab 2Ds. Right, this is 2Ds. I tell you what I need. I need a sponsorship from 2Ds. I'll eat this shit on the freaking stream all the time if they want a free advertising. Well, it's not technically free, but you know what I mean. And then Bill, this is Bok and Rose. So this one here, let me share this. So this is my other meat snacks, which I need to get back to. And I do like biltong. It's a little bit strong at times, which is why the biltong, I prefer to have it sliced razor sharp, thin. So normally I go for... I want the chunked. So normally I go for a chunked approach to biltong. Specifically, I like the wet version because the wet's not as... it's going to sound counterintuitive, but the wet stuff isn't as hard or as chewy as the wet stuff. It still has a little bit of moisture to it, but it also makes life easier for slicing it. Now, their biltong is absolutely fantastic. I like to have the fattiness on it, but you've got to slice this stuff like paper thin for it to really come into its own for me. The rest of the guys just freaking eat it like it's steak because they're so used to it. But for me, I prefer to have it absolute razor thin. Now, if I'm going to order more of this, then I need to have a meat slicer because I just cannot slice it thin enough myself anymore.
For God's sakes, he will do anything to get a bloody meat slicer. Rick,
okay, how long have I wanted a meat slicer for?
forever. Rick,
Exactly.
to answer your question, do not bother with jelly babies anymore. They are absolutely disgusting. I don't know what they did to them, but they're horrible.
No, it was an absolute pleasure, Fee. It was an absolute pleasure. Power World had a massive update. They added a bunch. Yes. Vordy, I'm playing video games, but still not allowed. 3 more weeks till we build up strength. Got it. Davey Verse with that PP enlargement surgery, Vordy poop. Hope you are well. Blurp has a chat bot too. Nice. Yeah. So that's coming in. So yeah, Blurp. Yeah. I've been trying to so with obviously the layout of EV Mux, because we don't use StreamYards, we use EV Mux for podcasting. I've tried setting it up as close to a kind of OBS style as possible. So you've got all blurps, you've got Ko-fi and all that shit. We've got counters. I'm assuming you can see the counters above my head. That's a good point, actually. I wonder if chat sees those. Because you can't, can you?
Yeah, I can see them on my stream.
Okay. That's the main thing. That's all I care about. As long as you can see the numbers on your stream, because it's kind of like part of the Yeah, that's fine. I can see them on the stream as well. That's cool.
Yeah, because I keep it open so I can see who's in my chat.
Yeah, beef jerky. I love it. Beef jerky. Did I miss something? Steve said that's lumps of tree wood. No, that's definitely sirloin steak that's been dried, my friend. It's definitely sirloin steak. Fuck off, you cunts. Fucking don't we all like it a bit wet? You moist, dirty bastards. I seem to have missed a load of chat, but Smoo Raid, we've got a Smoo Raid. How you doing, Smoo?
Rosie's collapsed on the living room floor. She was in the bed and she rolled out.
Yeah, Rosie, you're going to have to call her over. Tempt it.
Rosie.
Let's see if she comes over.
No, she's out for the count. I bet if I go and get these fish, I'll wake her up.
Grizzle says, Poppy has planted a flag on that couch. It's mine. Actually, that actually is a dog sofa. That's a sofa specifically made for dogs. And I bought that when Poppy was a little bit smaller. Expecting it not to be that big, to be honest, to be fair. I didn't expect it to be giant.
It's supposed to be the same size as the dog bed.
It was supposed to be the same size as the dog bed, but yeah, Tombi misjudged in terms of size. And I thought, nah, she's not going to fit on a medium one. Let's get a large one. Yeah. We had to rearrange. Well, it's another reason why I'm upstairs. Because my PC used to be where that sofa was. My PC used to be there. So, needless to say, me moving upstairs and having my own room was fantastic. Because I get to stream all the time. Shh, don't tell the wife. But I just realised that she can hear me because she's got wireless headphones. But I get to stream. Obviously, I get to work without interfering with the household, which is more the reason why I came upstairs. Because the last thing I wanted when the grandkids had visited or come to visit, those that know, but me and Tam have got 12 grandkids. We've got loads of babies. So when the grandkids come over and I was working downstairs, I was constantly having to tell them to keep it down and calm down a bit. And that wasn't really fair on them because a lot of them are little tiny dots through to teenagers. So the idea is move myself upstairs. It's the least painful way of sorting things out. But she's just trying to move. Oh, it looks like they've got fishes. They got fishes. Poppy's like, yeah, I'm taking this fish. Rosie's going to steal that fish.
Rosie has demolished hers.
Yeah, Rosie kind of inhaled her fish. And Poppy's walked off as if to say, you're not getting anywhere near my fish. Now, I'm just going to go back up the chat because I just saw Lightgazer. How you doing? Oh, to you and yours, Tombi. Good evening. Good evening to yourself. There's Rosie Dazzy. There's Rosie. Look at her. She's so small. Well, she's not anymore. She's huge. She's a unit. You just see the size of her paws are insane. She's looking for a fish as if to say, well, where did my fish go? It's in your belly, you tit. Where my fish?
Rosie, hey.
Oh yeah,
You're not getting any more.
Go kiss your mother. Go kiss your mother with that mouth. Yeah, sardine chops. Yep, Rosie, you little cutie, you. Yeah, she is cute. She is sweet. I stayed downstairs, so we rotate upstairs, downstairs because of Rosie being so young. She's not used to it. Bernese mountain dogs, for those that don't know, suffer massive separation anxiety, especially in the younger months and younger years. So one of us usually stays downstairs and we rotate. Tam normally is downstairs during the week because I'm working. I want to obviously not be absolutely shattered for work. But I stayed downstairs last night and I had both Poppy and Rosie and Yanni cat. I was going to say Yanni. Yanni cat on the bed at the same time. And I'm like, I just want to. And then Rosie's a fucking fidget ass. She doesn't.
Oh my God.
She just constantly fidgets. It's amazing. Tombi can't judge the size of that doggo sofa. It must have been like an 8-foot one to Tombi. Mate, that sofa's huge. Tam, do me a favour. Can you lie down on that sofa? Sit down on the sofa. We need a banana for scale. So Tam is the banana. See, this is what we're saying. This sofa is huge. It's not small. And now you understand how big Poppy is, because Poppy takes up a lump of that sofa. Tombi can ride Poppy into battle. Yes. I mean, Bernese mountain dogs have got this other thing with going through your legs and then standing up as high as they can do. They like that protection. They like to be there. And normally Poppy comes between, and she only just fits because obviously I'm not the tallest person in the world. And she's not the smallest dog in the world. Both Poppy and Rosie did it at the same bloody time earlier. And Jesus Christ, I thought I was going to split my difference and become a chick. Asaka-chan! How you doing, Asaka? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, everyone. Say hello, chat. Yeah, she has grown so much. I mean, the last time we weighed her, she was close to 25 kilos. Which is a third of Poppy's.
Well, there you go. That's how big she's got.
Yeah. I mean, look at the size of her tail. Her tail is basically as long as Poppy's is almost. Oh, look at that cutie. Look at the footsie. She is a sweetheart. She loves a cuddle.
Off me foot.
She absolutely loves a cuddle. She loves food.
Oh God! Don't.
Anybody could wave a bacon joint in front of her, and that's it. She would run to you. Poppy, on the other hand, not so. But they're both. So I sent Yarnwich some pictures yesterday. Oh shit, my phone's downstairs. Of course it is, because we're seeing bloody dogs on it. I sent some photos across to Yanni yesterday. Oh, actually. I should be able to get them in Discord. Because Salem, the second youngest cat, the black one, he absolutely adores Rosie. And he purposely jumped up onto the bed and was... Rosie's like, I want to give you kisses. And they were both just snuggling up to each other. They're both snuggling up to each other in the end. Aww. Say's like, I like you, Rosie. And Rosie's like, I love you. Please be my buddy. Bless them. But yeah, I took loads of photos last night as they were fucking around. I did also see this. Let me... When it's late at night, I just go through memes and all sorts of stuff, and there's some of this shit that we find. I sent this as well. I was laughing. This is my type of humor, though. It's fucking hilarious.
Hi, comics.
This is right up my alley in terms of laugh.
We couldn't reattach your arms. Oh, my God! Don't worry, they'll grow back. Just spread the seeds on, keep them watered, and watch them grow.
Peter.
See, they're already coming in.
Probably not going to be able to have sex for like a while, though, right?
I think it should be fine.
Oh, yay.
Go, go, go!
Oh, dear. Wait, I was in hysterics while I was watching this last night.
Come on, big money.
Still
Hi, Thomas.
300.
How about tea again?
Goose.
Strike!
Strike 3 and he knew it.
We couldn't reattach your...
Mate, I was in fucking hysterics watching that last night. I just send fucking stupid shit through to Yanni all the time. Because it's funny. Dodgy, that doggy looks bigger than the last time I saw her. Yeah, she's massive now, mate. She's absolutely huge. Crimson Shadow, hell Muppets, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Uncle
Yes,
Martin's in the house. No takes. Happy to see you. And Charlotte, I'm pretty sure someone fell asleep on Poppy's sofa before. Yeah, Uncle Lee. Uncle Lee has. Uncle
He's
Lee
always falling asleep on it.
Uncle Lee falls asleep in that one. I've fallen asleep on that sofa. I've also fallen asleep in Poppy's dog bed, and so's Tam. So's Nanny. How you doing, Comics Dad? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Just remember, if you are a content creator or a streamer, just drop your links into chat, guys. Take the opportunity to spread your... I was going to say seeds. Spread the love of your own channels. Just drop them into chat. Drop them into chat. Let me just check.
They've both gone outside now.
Have they?
Hence the jumper, because the back door's open.
Well, the thing is that the heating had been on so long. This room was like a bloody sauna when I come up to it. It was far too hot.
No, it hadn't. I turned the heating off earlier. It was absolutely fantastic today. The sun came out and I had the back doors open to let some air in.
Comics Dad, I've just added you as a mod. So you've got wrench ability. That's not to be a mod or anything. That's so you can drop your channel links in, brother. So feel free whenever you want to, just drop it in. You have that ability. Darren M, greetings and Felicia. I can't say that. Fellatio. Greetings and Fellatio. Hope you're all well.
God's sakes.
I hope you're doing good. Darren, good to see you, brother. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. And did I see Thomas? Little Tom Tom. That'll be Little Tom Tom. How you doing? Good to see you. How are you and Charlotte doing? I hope you're well. And yes, hi, Grandad. Just remember for the grandkiddies, this is a mature show, and Grandad's gonna swear. And Rick, no, it doesn't mean that when Tombi swears, the kids get £10.
No, it definitely doesn't.
No.
We won't be having our holiday. That's
No.
a concern.
Especially considering the last time you said that, Lily ended up with something like 120 quid. Ryo, afternoon. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. No, you're more than
Crimson.
Crimson's here. Crimson's here. I don't know if I added Crimson to my chat. Oh, so I started a Marvel Rivals chat group. Have I added Crimson? Not yet. I need to. So Tuesdays, for the time being, Crimson Shahado. Let me add Crimson Shahado to it. There we go. So for the time being, I'm going to add as many people. See, Discord's got this funny thing where they only allow you to have 10 people in a direct message, which kind of sucks, especially if you're making a group of game players for Marvel Rivals. So at the minute, we've got Anarchy, Crimson, Dealbreaker, Nerd Takes, Wolfie, Lee, Smooth, myself, Toasty's in there. And I did go to add Uncle Martin, but apparently I'm only allowed to add people I'm friends with. Oh, yeah, Martin's accepted it now. Cool! Add. Done. Right, so that's enough people in there. So Tuesdays is going to be Team Play Tuesday. We're going to be playing Marvel Rivals. Streamers will have prio on the 6 spots available, but we will rotate. Obviously, those people that are not streaming, we will rotate people around so everybody gets to play, kind of thing. But lucky enough, everybody's in there, so we should be able to fill a team without any problems. Andy Matthews, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Almost fooled. She was winding herself around my legs as if she was a cat earlier. And I did nearly sit on her.
Yes. Davey Verse says, imagine Yanni having a similar rule. Oh, imagine. Do you know what? Actually, that's a cracking idea. What we could do is say to Yanni that she has a pot. So in the UK, anybody that's in the UK that's over the age of, I would say, 40, would know about this. The giant Bell's whiskey bowls. How many people from the UK above the age of 40 might get away with it at the age of 30? Know of their grandparents having Bell's whiskey bowls that used to have 2p's and 1p's and God knows what other stuff in it. And these bottles were not Bell's whiskey bottle.
One of my friends at school,
5 litres, or they were huge.
one of my friends at school, her dad used to save his 20 pence pieces in there.
Yeah.
And he was saving up for a new video recorder.
Yeah.
And he picked it up to tip it so he could count it out, and he dropped the bloody thing on his foot and he smashed every bone in his foot.
Mate, that would have fucking smarted. Because it's not
Yep,
just the
he
weight of the
was-
coins. Jesus. That's blunt
Yeah.
force obliteration.
He
Your foot
had
becomes a flipper.
he had to have surgery on his foot, and he was in plaster for 6 months.
Yeah, so everybody in the UK, if you're old enough, you would have known your grandparents had these giant Bell's bottles. They were about this high off the floor, so basically half a Tombi. So let's say half a Tombi tall, full of coins. Now, what we need is to find one that's big enough for Yanni that every time she swears, she puts 50 cents in there, or 5 cents, or something.
Well, one would do.
No. You don't want to do ones. You want to do something substantial, because over time, that whole bottle will probably be about $200 or whatever it may be. But you stick in 50 cents or even a dollar into the bottle every time you do a mass fuck shit ass. Yeah, she'll be rich in no time. Well, she won't technically be rich, but she would have saved plenty in no time. So yeah, I can imagine Yanni having a similar rule. It would be kind of a laugh. Doggo wants some Five Guys burgers. Do you know we had Wendy's burgers? So Wendy's is now in our hometown, and it was so bitterly disappointing.
It was disgusting.
There was no flavour in the meat at all. I mean, when you stick meat in your mouth, you want it to taste good. And fuck, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna say it. Wendy's meat was not very tasty. Obligatory pause for the blurb and the clip to be made. Yeah, Wendy's meat was kind of boring, and I wouldn't even say it was dry or anything like that. It just had no flavour. Zero flavour. It was like you were eating a mushroom burger. Basically hollow. It was devoid of everything. You could not make it taste any better. Even if you grilled it, it would have tasted like swamp ass. So Wendy's.
Yeah, I think we.
Fuck. I really hope Wendy's in America is fucking better because Wendy's in the UK is fucking shit.
Yeah, so it's a case of if we want burger, it's got to be Five Guys.
Yeah, so obviously in the UK, we've got Five Guys as well, and Five Guys is fine. Five Guys is a very nice burger. Gets to our house, piping hot. The chips, my good God, what is with it with Five Guys' portion control? They just haven't got any. You ask for a regular portion of chips, and you get a regular portion of chips, and then there's another regular portion of chips in the bottom of the bag. And you end up just gorging out on chips, which I can't do because they're just too filling for me these days. Crimson, I've seen the bottles before. Yeah. Did they ever have booze in them, Steve says. Well, good question, because I've never seen one, but they were usually used by the pubs. So the pubs usually use them.
The friends of mine used to run a pub, and they had one as on an optic.
Yeah. Andy Matthews, half a Tombi, so 2 foot tall. Well, 2'8". No. Yes. 2'4". Yeah, 2'8". Times 2. Really, Wendy's isn't that bad here in the US. Now, this is the thing. So when we come across the US, we are obviously going to sample as many delectables as possible. If we can find barbecue over everything else, I'd sooner eat barbecue. Proper barbecue.
Actually, I've been looking, and I've found quite a few places.
Yes, Wolfie.
Do barbecue.
Wolfie, very true. Got to have juicy meat in your mouth. They have a burger called the Tyrannosaurus. 20 patties, cheese and bacon. Well, if it tastes anything like the UK's version, it's going to taste like shit. The Baconator. The Baconator is what we had. That's what we had, Grizzle. We had... It was 2 patties, 2 cheese, and 6 slices of Applewood smoked bacon in it. And it didn't taste of anything. Did not taste of anything at all. There was literally no flavour. You could taste the sweaty bun more than you could taste the actual burger. It was devoid of everything. Surface area wise, a dime would be best. When tested, that's what I worked at a casino. Jar of dimes was more money than that same jar full of either quarters or nickels. Dimes for the win then. Thank you very much indeed. It's well, when we come across, I mean, we're gonna do the same. East Raider, where yes, that's where they're from. My mum worked at a pub for decades. Yep, because I'm looking on eBay right now. Actually, a vintage, genuine, large 4.5 litre empty bottle, 44 quid. I'm tempted, just so I can take one across to the States and just say yes. Look at my mighty bottle. This is what I drunk in one evening. And the Americans were like, oh, you're so crazy. So crazy. Wendy's is usually good for food, for fast food standards. That's a shame. Now, the thing is that it could also be ruined by the shocking state of things like Just Eat and Deliveroo in the UK. It's crap. The speed at which you get your food is you just basically wait 4 hours and it might get delivered. Generally, it's shit delivery. Coscars!
It's all right. I just went to look to see what Rosie was doing. She's playing with the empty Kong again.
Oh, she's playing with the Kong.
Yeah, I thought she had something she shouldn't have.
Nice! So, East Roaders just sent me this. So this is the bottle we're talking about. This is the bottle we're talking about. Big, massive bottle, and there's 5p's in there. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Bell's Extra Special Scotch Whiskey. I was just having a look, actually, and there's a massive amount of kind of like collectible bottles on eBay. I can't leave the UK and move across to America without getting some of these fancy bottles.
Yeah, Robert, that's what my mate's dad dropped on his bottle, and it was full to the brim of coins.
Yeah. Homeboy alcohol. Moonshine. Yes. Gotta love moonshine. Rick says, Chaos Kitty. Yeah, look at them. They're raw. You might be able to just see them at the top of the frame.
No, you can't.
Tam, why don't you angle the camera up slightly? The handle's there, so you should be able to see what you're doing. Just angle it ever so slightly with the handle. Just push it. There you go. There we go. There you go. Perfect. Now we see Tams's butt. Yeah. So Say's on the roost, and Cosmo and Yanni are on the second level down by the look of it.
Yeah, Salem's up the top. Yanni's on the pedestal. Yeah, and
Cosmo's spread across the ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Salem gets... So Salem's a little shit. He's such a lovely cat. All of the cats are lovely. Yanni loves to come and snuggle. Cosmo loves to come and snuggle. Salem gets hyper stimulated from having a cuddle and will lick you to death and then all of a sudden go to bite you, little fuck.
Oh, well, he doesn't bite me.
He fucking bites me, the little shit. So basically, he just gets hyper stimulated. So when you see him go to bite, then you just got to stop rubbing his head or whatever. Fucking crazy cat. Now dropping on your foot would demolish it. Yeah, that's what happened to Tams's friend. It's like, what a mess. What an absolute mess. But yeah, I want to when we come across to the States, there's so many things to look at. Now, one of the things that I was watching the Black Belt Barrister. So if you never heard of the Black Belt Barrister, certainly look on YouTube, look for his content. Most people should have heard of him. And he was on one of his other channels, and he was discussing how Rachel Reeves, UK Chancellor, currently, she's a fucking retard, just like two-tier queer Starmer. She's looking at another way of taxing another area to make more money. And they're actually going to be taxing UK hotels and holiday resorts and things like that. So every single person who stays at one of those resorts per day on a sliding scale pays between £1 and an extra £100 in terms of tax.
Which like, is what?
Jesus Christ.
It's resort tax. We've got to pay that when we go to the States. A lot of places charge it.
Yeah, but the problem is that they're going to destroy the UK's tourist industry just by doing that, because we haven't got a massive one, but it's a sustainable industry. And hotels are just going to pass that onto the punters who are looking to stay in the UK. And what's going to happen? They're going to budget the additional tax into the mix and go for crappier hotels, or simply not do all of the things that they want to do in the UK. Absolute pointless tax. Not the point of what I was getting to. Now, the Black Belt Barrister turned around and said, any item, and he was talking about people moving abroad, any item that has been purchased in the UK that we export with us when we move to the States, we can claim back tax from. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be fucking every single item, every sizable item, all our furniture, the PCs, computers, you name it, statues, the resin prints, everything that we've got in this house that is of value, I'm going to be claiming the tax back from all of that, because we have spent a bucket fuck ton on some of these items. I mean, our desks were what? They were 400 odd quid a pop.
They were almost £500 each.
Yeah, so you're talking that's basically 20. That's almost 100 quid there just from the desks. Now, you're likely not to get the full tax back. So even if we were to get a quarter of that, and that's 25 quid, I mean, I would sooner have that in my pocket than in the coffers of the UK government, which is run by a bunch of freaking idiots.
Yes, Rick.
Yep.
If we bring the car, that is a hell of a lot of tax on that.
Yeah, I'm definitely bringing the car, and the best part of it is I'm bringing the car with me, and the market in the States for right-hand drive cars is actually really, really good. Really, really good. So I could probably sell our existing one. Because in America, you don't get the Tuaregs. They stopped making the Tuaregs in America for the Atlas. And the Atlas is smaller and is not as good.
And it's a 7-seater.
Yeah, so the Tuareg, the Mark III facelift, which is what we've got, the Tuareg will actually sell for a pretty penny when we come across, which we can then obviously invest in either 2 vehicles or whatever, because Tam's going to... Unfortunately, Tam, at some point, is going to have to learn to drive. Again. In America. Yes, you are. Because if I'm away from home, you've got to go shopping. I ain't fucking driving you
I'll
anyway.
just starve.
Nah, bollocks.
I'll just starve. Well, you'll have to earn enough to employ a driver.
Yeah. Fee. I fucking hate this country now. The UK has gone to the dogs big time. Yeah, that's why. That's exactly. Well, it's one of the main reasons we are leaving. It is one of the reasons why we are leaving. I was speaking in Fee's chat earlier with regards to obviously moving across. And just to give you an idea, Fee. Just to give you an idea. So let's go Tennessee.
Yeah, Vold. It is. That's right. Driving Miss Daisy, I'm always telling him to slow down.
Fuck off, bollocks! Not since getting fucking Tuareg.
Yeah.
Shit now.
No,
You are
you've
talking
been better.
about your fucking wrinkled butthole. Because if it was the Skoda, yes, at times she has told me to slow down from 140 miles an hour. But in the Tuareg, the fastest I've probably gone in is about 80, 90, because it's a car that you kind of relax in to drive. It is so much more comfortable to drive it if you just chill the fuck out. Right, okay, Fee, I want to show you this. I want to show you this. So this is the idea of some of the things we've been looking at. So Tennessee, land for sale. So there's 70 acres of land here. A house, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's only a small property, so just ignore the size of the property. But it's only $339,000, so you're talking 290,000 UK pounds. This is one of the reasons why we're looking at going across to. How can that have 70 acres?
What do you mean? How can it have 70 acres?
Because it's. There's no way that can have 70 acres.
Why?
Not unless it's got an absolute massive garden that's. Because the houses are all detached. There's another house literally right next to it, either side. Property map. So each one of these, it must go back like miles, but that's a main road. So they're talking horseshit with that one. They're talking horseshit. But every now and again, Fee, you find an absolute diamond in the rough in terms of house. Some of these, obviously, no. Most of them are what would be described as static caravans. They're modular build. Very, very quick and modular build. But there's stuff out there. There is definitely stuff out there. Take that out of the equation. If I just do 250 to 500.
I don't know, because that's Landwatch you're on, isn't it? I found another site that was really good.
Oh, this was one that I found quite interesting. I think you may have been asleep. So this is actually in the streets. But it was the shape of the house and everything.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Oh, oops. Well, There's me talking about these things, and I haven't shared it on the screen. Lol. So big old property. The carpet needs ripping out, of course. Certainly plenty of room to get the bedrooms in. Master bedroom. Dungeon, which is a shower.
Dungeon.
I liked the staircase. I did like the staircase in this.
That's nice.
But there was 6 bedrooms in this gaff. I mean, that looks really nice. Proper fire as well. It just didn't have the land with it. It didn't have the land with it, which is why I didn't think of that one. But there was one that I saw. It's probably been sold already. Which is, was it this one? No, that was the rundown one. There was one very similar to that, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But the houses are out there. I mean, that's cute. It's well kept. It's certainly well kept.
Yeah, but look how close the neighbours are.
Yeah, but a shotgun sorts that.
I'd have to put a 10-foot fence up.
But the other thing that I like about a lot of these houses, because they are proper solid wooden floors.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the countertop needs changing, definitely.
Oh, that is hideous.
Yeah, the countertop definitely needs changing. But you could move into this straight off. Drying racks and stuff. Big enough rooms.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at that. That's a streaming dream in terms of...
Eclectic.
I could go there as well. I mean, look at that. That would be great. I don't need a car in there.
That's a garage, isn't it?
I know it's a garage, but it's also a streaming palace. I could get a sofa in there and a camera.
No, that's the dog room.
No, that's all right. The joke went over your head. It's fine. But it's really, really tidy, and for that, you could literally just move straight into it. I would need to change those, countertops, though. Air conditioning.
Yeah, they were hideous. Yeah, but see, that's really little.
Yeah, but this is just an example. This is just an example. What I want is the land that goes with it as well.
Yeah, I don't want... I don't mind having neighbours so long as it takes 5 minutes to walk across the field or 10 minutes to walk across the field to get to them.
Yep. Fee says, anyone got a winning lotto ticket handy? Fee, you could probably stow away in a suitcase or something and just pretend you're an illegal immigrant when you get across. You get everything at that point. That'd work. How you doing, Mustang? McCracken. Good hardwood floors are great. That they are. It just makes it like so much warmer. Now the problem is that obviously if you're streaming or you've got a streaming room, you want carpeted floors to absorb some of the sound. So that's another one.
Quest for food.
Eclectic Goat, weaponized autism, Tombi. Tell the fan base what you want and you'll have 100 options in an hour. Exactly. They weren't drying racks. They were closet, shoe, clothes racks. Well, of course, Rick knows about coming out the closet. Bless him. How you doing, No Eclectic Goat? It's good to see you.
Yeah, see, that's what I want. I don't want damn wardrobes in the bedroom. They're a pain in the backside. I want somewhere where I can put
my t-shirts.
Tombi's 5 million bloody t-shirts where they're out of my sight and I don't have to tidy them up.
You know, she moaned at me earlier because of having too many t-shirts. She goes, no, you're not allowed to buy any more t-shirts. And what does she go and do? She buys me awesome t-shirts like this for Christmas. I mean, it's not me buying them, for fuck's sake. It's the kids. The kids buy me t-shirts, the wife buys me t-shirts, and then she moans that she has to put these t-shirts away. I can't win. That's why I've got this cup. I can't win, guys. This is the Mr. Right cup, and she's got that cup, which means she's correct, irrespective. Cheers, Psycho and Mongoose. That's all good. Well, that's an hour. That flew by, actually.
Yeah.
That flew by.
I love it when I actually, at times, manage to get a word in edgeways.
You just need to speak. If you don't speak, how can I... Just press a button. Just hold your hand up or something.
I need a buzzer. I need a shut up Tombi button on the...
Well, just speak over me. Have you noticed that if you start speaking, I'd stop?
Sometimes.
No, I generally do. Because it's the same rules for the Hump Day Chinwag. I try and make sure no one talks over each other. If someone starts talking and someone gets spoken over, I'll stop people and say, right, Smoo, go ahead. Status Geek, go ahead. Abe.
Get your fucking arse out of my face.
Yes.
No.
Yes, Boomer, you're muted. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, what have I got any others? No, that was it.
I need a mute Tombi button.
Shut up, silly
Yes. No.
Yes.
I need a shut up silly man.
Do you know on your mixer,
Yeah.
bottom right hand corner, you see the pads that are in kind of like a diamond formation?
Yeah.
We can put audio on those. But do you know what else? Because you're a collaborator, you can just mute me. Kaya Mata is now following over on Kick. Thank you very much indeed, Kaya. You can just mute me. It's not rocket science to do.
Where's the mute button?
So if you see at the bottom in the frames, you see where our little ones at bottom left?
Yeah.
And when you hover over my icon, there's 3 little dots.
No, if I hover over it, it says remove from scene.
No. In the top right-hand corner, there's 3 little dots.
Yep.
Yeah. And what's the second option?
Yes.
Can't unmute me. Oh no, now she has.
You shouldn't have shown me that.
Yeah, but don't forget, it goes both ways. Yeah, she's looking as if to say, what? You have to unmute yourself. I can't unmute you. I don't know.
Why couldn't you unmute me?
Because I'm special. Because I'm the owner, I can't unmute people. Boomer, you're muted. Exactly. You're right, Bruce. How you doing? Yeah, Mustang McCracken. I did give her the mute button. The thing is, I've also got. Oh, mate, I just blew her ears off. Okay. How about? Right. Okay. We're gonna call it a day anyway because I've got another stream in 25 minutes. But as always, chat. Thank you very much indeed. I'm gonna lead out with this.
You're a cunt.
What I was going to say is...
That wasn't nice.
No, it's fucking funny. Chat, thank you very much indeed for joining. I'm going to be playing some Marvel's Rivals in 30 minutes. We normally do this stream for an hour, so we're past the hour, so it's perfect time to wrap it up. Tam and myself are going to be back on Thursday with another episode of 2Ts, and we're also going to be back later on the weekend with some more World of Warcraft and stuff like that, so make sure you stop by, come and play with us, and come and hang out.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you very much indeed for joining. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you're watching me on any of the Tombi channels, so that's Twitch, Rumble, Kick, Twitter, you name it, make sure you pop into YouTube. Have a look at the description. You'll find a link to Destiny Barrett's channel, so the Ickle Pickles channel. Make sure you go and sub across to Ickle. We're trying to get her up to 200. She's really close to the 200 subs. I think you probably only need about 14, don't you?
17.
Okay, let me grab Destiny Bears' link. If you haven't yet had the opportunity to subscribe to the WIFO, jump across. Give it the old like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Until then,
Good night.
ciao.